No, what? In your backyard?
In my bag. Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Bland McChanowitz.
And I'm Mike Michelson.
And today you are tuning in to the very first 2020 Isolation Olympics.
Now, the Tokyo Olympics have been postponed 1 year, but because of this cancellation, Mark Olympic himself has given us permission to hold the Olympics inside of this apartment.
Indeed. And without further ado, let's check in with our athletes.
And in the left corner, we have Zachary Dean Friesen representing Canada.
And in the right corner, we have Cohen Roik, also representing Canada.
Our athletes will be competing in 10 different rigorous Olympic challenges, by the end of which, hopefully, we'll have a winner.
And we've just gotten word that the torch has been passed through into the arena, and we are ready to start the opening ceremonies.
Oh, and there we go. Cohen Roik is lighting the ceremonial first matchstick.
There we go. Struggles at first, but as matches go. Lighting the ceremonial incense stick. See, this incense stick kind has been passed down generation to generation through Olympic people.
Yeah, oh, and there he goes, passing it over to Zachary Dean Friesen. Always a lovely show of sportsmanship.
Exactly. Let the fire burn as competition burns as well. Oh, do I ever love those opening ceremonies. Mm-hmm. If I wasn't suppressing all of my emotions right now, I could probably shed a tear.
Now, the Isolation Olympics are about to be officially underway with our first event of the Olympics, which is, of course, the 5-meter dash.
Ah, yes, the 5-meter dash. That is a distance they will need to run.
Yeah, point A to point B.
Let's check in. And the athletes are taking their positions.
Oh, yep, lining up at the start line here, and they're off! Speed and start!
And here we are at the finish line. Let's see who's going to win this competition. Zachary Dean Friesen is cutting into frame. He is going to be the first one to cross over the finish line.
Yeah, you know, he always had the strongest legs in his class. Probably all the times he kicked his teacher.
Oh, yeah, that's very true. And here's Cohen Roy coming right in. Does not look like Cohen has kicked enough teachers to win this competition, so I think that is really going to hinder him later on.
Yeah, you know, he's just too sweet of a soul,
He is too sweet of a soul indeed. And looks like this point is going right to Zachary Dean Friesen, bringing Cohen Roy's total to 0 points.
Wow, great start to Zach for the competition. And now on to the popcorn kernel counting competition.
Oh, wow, that is a mouthful to say, isn't it, Mike?
Sure is.
So we have not counted the total amount of popcorn kernels in this jar.
But we're going to get them to guess anyway.
Exactly. And we'll see who gets the closest in our minds.
All right, looks like they're just trying to size it up here.
1,500.
Oh, and that is a very educated guess from the visuals that they can gather. And looks like Cohen Roy is the closest because he's the highest guesser.
Wow, look at that. He's tied up the match. Great work by Cohen Roy to bounce back.
Bounce backing indeed. And we are cutting right to the office watching competition next year, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, it's 1-1, so this is going to be a tiebreaker here. We're going to see who can watch the office for the longest period of time.
Exactly. So not a lot of people can handle all the way through the office. Some people can get lost along the way. So it's a very tricky one. You got to stay along the tightrope on this one.
Yeah, a lot of speed bumps along the seasons to come.
Exactly. Zachary Dean Friesen looks like he's relaxed and ready to watch, maybe a little bored. Cohen Roy looks like he's really getting into it.
All right, and we're cutting all the way to season 4 here. They've been at it for a while. Cohen's trying to keep his eyes open there.
Zach looks like he's having a panic attack.
Ooh, remember to breathe, Zach. Yeah.
Right, everything's going to be fine. Oh, it looks like Zach is catching a Z's, that's for sure.
Oh, looks like he's dangerous to losing this one.
And Cohen's catching on. Looks like Cohen is seeing that his opponent is falling asleep. Yep, there we go.
It's clear who the winner of this one is. Cohen Roy has taken a commanding 2-1 lead.
And it looks like Zach's tumbling away. Let's see how Zach is doing.
Oh, Zachary Dean Friesen, you have just lost the office watching challenge to Cohen during the Isolation Olympics 2020. How are you feeling about your loss?
You know, it's not great, obviously. It's not what we wanted. We're down 2-1 right now. But, you know, hats off to Cohen. He's got a solid ass. He was able to sit on that couch and take in all that content. You know, once Michael Scott left, I just lost interest.
Oh, that makes sense. Same to all of us. How do you think this is going to affect your later on performances during the tournament?
Oh, I'm not too worried. You know, once the more physical challenges come up, I'm pretty confident I'll just be able to, you know, beat the shit out of them, really. So, looking forward to that.
Oh, that's great. We're looking forward to a beating, that's for sure.
I got to get back to my training now, actually, if you'll excuse me.
Yep, absolutely.
Riveting stuff indeed. I have not seen anyone challenge like this in a long time. Well, in fact, ever.
No
one has ever challenged in the Isolation Olympics.
No, and these athletes, let me tell you, they are pouring their hearts out into this. They want to win badly.
Oh, I just got word that the shuttlecock has taken off in the badminton tournament. So let's go see what those rackets are doing. And that is a fumble and a loss for Cohen Rourke, bringing Zachary Dean Friesen's total to 2 points.
And we're all tied up heading into the water chugging challenge. We like our athletes to stay hydrated, so we've turned drinking water into a competition.
And they're off to the competition already. And Cohen Rourke is bringing his glass up to his face. Zach is not too far behind, doing the same thing.
And look at that. They're both just chugging along there. Oh, and it looks like Zach is about to finish.
Cohen was so close. He was starting to dribble, and then that's what happened.
He just lost it. You know, Zachary Dean Friesen just has a great gullet.
A straight up gullet. He can take a mouthful, that guy.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's go see how Cohen's doing there.
We're here live with Cohen Rourke, who's just lost the water chugging challenge. Cohen, how you feeling right now?
Well, not feeling too good. Feeling hydrated, not feeling too good at this point in the competition. Feel like I should be gaining on him rather than losing on him at this point.
Yeah. Walk us through what went wrong out there for you today.
Yeah, well, usually in my mental prep, I like to imagine that I'm a dolphin going to the water challenges, but today I was just feeling a little more porpoise than dolphin, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, you feeling okay there?
Do you mind if we call this, just cut it? Right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Ooh, it's a tough one out there for Cohen Rourke.
It is a tough one indeed. That was a tough loss. Hey, if I was to lose like that, I do not know how I would live with myself.
No, me neither. But, you know, the good news is it's only 3-2. He's still got 5 events left.
That's true, Mike. It is anyone's game at this point. Mm-hmm. So the contestants are very tired at this point, so let's check in on their napping challenge.
Ooh, who do you think's going to win this one?
Oh, I don't know. It depends who's tired.
I'm tired.
Me too. I can go for a nap right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, sleepy. Oh yeah, looking over at Zach here, looks like he is having a very nice time in Dreamland. What do you think he's dreaming about?
Communism. Oh, taking a look at Cohen here. He's also fast asleep. They've both been hard at this for about 2 hours.
It's true, we've been working him very hard for this competition. Oh, it looks like Zach is full in Dreamland still. He has not moved in the last 10 minutes, and I really hope he's still breathing.
A little worried about that guy, but check back in with Cohen here. Looks like he's starting to stir. Indeed, the eyes are awake, and he has lost. Oh, man, unbelievable.
This guy cannot win to Zachary Dean Friesen. He's really taking a tank. And that's a win for Zachary Dean Friesen, putting him in the lead as 4-2 points.
Man, 4 points to 2 points. That is a commanding lead at this point in the Olympics.
That is a 50% overarching average.
That is incredible. That is he's got twice as many points.
Twice as many points, but halfway there.
Yeah.
And let's see if that nap was long enough for them to power their brains to count.
Who will count the highest?
Who knows? They counted to 420 last week. They got high.
61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. Are you serious right now? I said 69.
69! Ooh, and a win for Cohen Rourke, keeping him alive in the Isolation Olympics. Cohen Rourke has won the counting competition.
Indeed, bringing his total up to 3 points.
Yeah, 4-3 now is the total.
And now we're going to the drawing portion of the competition. We've asked the contestants to draw their favorite animal. So we will see the creation and animalistic figures that we will see in the drawing competition. Let's tune in.
Well, and our artists are hard at work drawing their favorite animal. You know, I grew up on a farm surrounded by animals.
Oh, did you really, Mike? What was your favorite animal?
Well, the pig. I like to bathe with them.
Oh, very muddy.
Thank you, judges. Today, I've drawn a goat.
Looks like Cohen has drawn a goat for the judges. Let's see what they think of that. 6.5 and a 7.
Ooh, that's 13.5.
I have also drawn a goat.
Wow, a double goat.
Double goat competition. Let's see what the judges think of this. Ooh, that is a rough score, and that is an obvious win to Cohen Rourke.
You could say he's the goat of the drawing competition.
There you go, very much so. He's even so proud he's going to put that right on the fridge. Is that his fridge? We don't even know.
Oh, I wonder what's inside that fridge.
Food.
Let's take a look at that. 4-4. Wow, he's stormed back,
All right,
and now we're at the golf competition.
Well, we are on the golf portion of the competition where the players will line up the golf ball to hopefully get it into a mug that is adjacent to the other side of the room.
All right, yeah, Zach has finished lining up. He wants to take into account here the wind coming from the fan and the outside window. Let's see.
Looks like Zach is pretty happy with the shot, and ooh, that is a clink and a miss for Zachary Dean Friesen.
So close, but so far.
Oh, Colin Rourke has actually never played golf in his entire life, so let's see how he does on this.
And it's
Ooh, that's a lucky shot.
it's right into the hole. That's unbelievable.
Oh, another lucky shot. Cohen is rolling with the luck here. So,
okay, well, that's three in a row. This is
that
preposterous.
should not have went in. That should
Okay,
not have went in. That should, okay. If someone can do shots that are not golf, he's trying to blow on the ball, and if this can go in, that's absolutely preposterous. I do not know in their right mind who could be able to do some. What? Okay.
And that is 5 sunken balls for Cohen Rourke, bringing his total up to 5 points, and Zach's still at 4.
Man, that's 5 balls into one hole. We haven't seen that since prom.
And now we're bringing you to the final challenge of the Isolation Olympics. We are now embracing the theme of cleanliness.
Each contestant is going to have 30 seconds to wash their hands as clean as they possibly can before winner is decided.
Exactly. Let's check in with our contestants.
I'm here with Cohen Rourke, who just won the last challenge. He's got a 5-4 lead heading into the final competition. Cohen, how you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling great going to the last challenge. I'm feeling really strong and confident.
Yeah, if you could say one thing to your competitor, Zachary Dean Friesen, what would you say to him?
Eat it.
Great. Thank you for your time.
No worries. Thanks.
All right, so we're going to the final challenge of the competition. And Zach, how do you feel that you're going into this losing?
Not great about it, to be honest.
Yeah, and do you have any specific strategies you're going to try using for this final challenge to maybe push you ahead, possibly?
I got strategies.
What kind of strategies are we talking about here?
You'll see.
Looks like Cohen Rourke is stepping up to the sink here. He's testing the water temperature.
Oh, very smart. You do not want to burn those fingers.
No, not at all. Or have them too chilly.
Very true. Very, very true. And we're going to check in with Zachary Dean Friesen. Looks like he is nowhere near a sink.
Oh, wow. Very interesting. What's he doing here? Is he going to climb inside that washing machine?
The washing machine. That is a move we have never seen before.
We'll see if it pans out for him. Looks like Cohen Rourke is getting ready to add the soap to the mix.
Important. The suds are very, very important at this point. Starting with palms of the hands, backs of the hands. Very, very, very important.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. That's the 5-finger twist move
the
there.
judges are going to be very happy to see this move on the field today.
He's putting his best foot forward, and Zach has put himself on the medium load setting.
Well, that is a very generous setting if you do ask me.
I agree. And let's see here. Cohen is about finished, it's looking like. Just a final rinse.
Rinsing off and to shake off, not even going for the towel.
Well, there's a lot of germs on towels.
Very true, but he's looking very proud of himself in the end of that.
Yeah, good performance by Cohen Rourke here. Let's see what Zach can do to match that.
Oh, looks like he's getting out of the washing machine, soaking wet, but shiny as ever.
Wow. I have never seen a man that clean.
Well, he has used Tide.
Wow. Wow, indeed. That is the end of the Isolation Olympics, bringing it to a tie at the end.
Unbelievable.
I can say in certain that is not what we were expecting going into this.
No. I've never seen a tie like that in my life, and I'm wearing one. It's time for the closing ceremonies.
And with that, the Isolation Olympics have come to a
With
close.
the final handshake and the listening of the national anthem, we will all share this moment in glory.
And with that, we bring the Isolation Olympics of 2020 to a close.
Thank you so much for tuning in with us for this very first Isolation Olympics. We had so much fun.
Yes, we did. We saw so many different examples of competition.
We saw competitive art.
We saw competitive sleeping.
We saw a man's ego be pushed to the limits.
Exactly. But with all that, we are all walking away with love in our hearts.
So from our hearts to your hearts, and all the hearts of the world.
My name is Blanche Anderson.
And mine is Mike Michelson.
Have a great night.
We love you.
I wish you wait for the sirens to go by.
Oh, good idea.
Just waiting. Waiting for the sirens to change.
Keep on waiting.
Waiting for the sirens to change. Keep on waiting. Waiting for the sirens to go away. There's a little playing world and a turn on a wall. Keep on waiting.